Welcome to the Ingrid Chronicles. Today we are going to make a very special dinner. You do not want to miss this, so stay tuned. So here are all the ingredients to make beef Wellington. First, you're going to need some beef tenderloin trimmed and cut, some prosciutto, some mushrooms. Here we have cremini, shiitake, and oyster mushrooms. We also are going to need some baby bella mushroom, some shallots. You're also going to need some Dijon mustard and your pastry dough. Now we are going to season the meat. You are going to leave the thigh on the meat. So you're going to season it just a little bit, and then you're going to begin to sear the meat because you want to make sure that it locks in all of those flavors. So you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt, just to make sure that the meat does taste good, because you want that tenderloin to be juicy and tasty. Now, this may not be the traditional way of doing things, but I am definitely going to use a packet of the Lipton Recipe Secrets onion soup because I love the taste that it gives beef. So I'm going to put this into a Ziploc bag with a little bit of water, and I am going to let the tenderloin marinate for about 30 or so minutes before I continue with this, with the process of preparing the Wellington. Next, if you do not have a food processor, you can use a little mini chopper. That's what I have on hand. And this is what I'm going to use. You are going to just mince up all of the mushrooms, and then you're going to set them aside. And this is fun, actually. I really enjoy doing this. Now in your iron skillet, you can melt some butter, and it is time to sear the tenderloin on all sides. So you want to make sure that you have a good sear on the entire tenderloin. And then once you're done, you're going to remove it. You're going to add some butter and deglaze the pan with the mushrooms until the mushrooms releases all of the water. Okay, so you do not want for the mushrooms to still have water when you are going to wrap the beef, and make the Wellington, because it's going to make the dough very soggy. So you want to make sure that you keep this in mind. Now it's time to get the party started. You are going to need some saran wrap or cling wrap, and you're going to prep the work area where you are going to lay down the prosciutto, because this is going to be one of the layers when you're wrapping the beef and the pastry dough together. So I'm going to go ahead and, lay down the prosciutto. Once you have all the prosciutto down, you are going to now get all of the mushrooms, and you are going to cover the prosciutto. Now you're going to take your seared tenderloin, and you are going to get the Dijon mustard, and you are going to coat the entire tenderloin, and you're going to wrap it up with the prosciutto and the mushrooms, and then you're going to seal it with the saran wrap and refrigerate this for about 30 minutes to an hour. Now it's time to finish this up, right? We're going to get the pasta dough. We're going to get our meat. We're going to unwrap it, and we are going to snugly wrap it in this dough blanket. You will need the egg wash to seal in the tenderloin inside of the pastry dough, nice and snug. Using the saran wrap, you are going to gently roll the tenderloin, making sure that anything that comes out, you stick that back in and seal the edges. Once you wrap it up tight, you want to stick it back in the refrigerator for about another 30 minutes to an hour. Now it's time to bake your Wellington. So you are going to set or preheat your oven. I am going to put the directions down in the description box. You want to make sure that you brush the Wellington with the egg wash so that I can give it a nice golden color. And so let's see how this turned out. And And there you have it, my friends. Look how beautiful. OMG. And the taste is even better. This was definitely a hit and another dish that I will be making once again for my family. Bon appetit until the next video. Bye.